Hi, welcome to Hike Tech. Sitting out here on the Guida River, sitting out here on the Guida River, northwest New South Wales, near Bingara. As you can see behind me, it's not a bad little spot. We're going to do some gear reviews on some backpacks, Osprey backpacks. The two models we're looking at today are the EJ and the Exos. EJ being the female version, woman's version, and the Exos being the male version. Now the EJ ranges in weight from 1.1 kilograms to 1.19, depending on it's like a 38, 48, or 58 litre pack. The Exos is very similar, from 38, 48, and 58 litres, from 1.15 kilograms to 1.24 for the largest 58 litre pack. Now these are great packs for day hikes or smaller overnight hikes, like one night or two nights. I probably wouldn't be pushing them much further than that. They say that their load range is 10 to 18 kilograms. I don't think there's any chance you want to push these things to 18 kilograms. I'd be looking at, say, the 48 litre pack at around 14 kilograms, unless you're doing like a short run to a base camp and wanted to take a bit of extra weight. But I'd be trying to keep it around the 14, and they'll work great. Okay, so this is the EJ 48 litre. I'll just run through some of the features. Just looking at the back of the pack, there's a pocket for stowing bits and pieces. It's got mesh on it, so if you put some damp clothes or something in it, then it'll breathe. I just tend to use it for like toilet paper, bum seat, a peg, which I use, like a sand peg for digging holes, bits and pieces like that, maps, just general bits and pieces that you want to get out quickly. On the side, it has side pockets with a entry that you can reach back and from the top for a water bottle, like an Nalgene water bottle or something like that. Those will be on the Hike Tech website as well. Okay, so there's a pocket on both sides. Now, I tend to use these pockets for like a titanium cup, and then I've got like a little bag with my cutlery set and bits and pieces like that in it with it. If I'm doing a day hike, I'll have a little popper of milk, use it for that. So moving around, it has a flap at the top, which is sort of waterproof. It's all very waterproof, these packs. And later on, we'll show you these packs with the gear in them. And what our suggestion is to actually have your bits and pieces in sil nylon waterproof bags. So you don't need to put a whole bag inside to put your gear. It's just individual. Things don't get wet. And the material is waterproof pretty well anyway. Okay, so that flap comes over. Then there's a top pocket, which is removable. It's got a zipper at the back here. I tend to put like stuff that you're using regularly, you know, survival gear or a Panadol or whatever you might like, head torch, those sorts of things. This one I just tend to put like some spare 2-minute noodles and bits and pieces, a bit of extra food in case you get stuck out somewhere. So moving on, there's straps down the side of the pack that have adjustable cinches on them to sort of tighten things up. You can put like a sleeping pad or bits and pieces like that in that, or if you don't have a lot of gear, just sort of cinching the pack back. It also has an area at the bottom with the same sort of thing, so you could put a mattress. I tend to put something like a lightweight tent or a thermal rest or something like that if you're doing an overnighter. Okay, and moving to the back. Now this is an ultralight pack. Now they say ultralight, but I've given you the weights. Make your own decisions on ultralight. But these are lightweight, and you're not paying $500 or $600 for these, so they're quite cheap for the weight that you're getting. It has a mesh here. Now this mesh stops the sweat on your back, so there is an air cavity here. Now that's good for stowing a map. You can actually put a map in there and then just pull it out, and it takes a bit of practice, but then you can just push it back in. It has your middle harness here with a whistle on it, so you don't have to put an extra whistle on. It's got areas for hiking poles or ice axe, things like that. The actual top pocket is removable. It has clips here if you wanted to lighten it off even lighter. Okay, so inside, very important. If you're using a bladder system, it's got a complete area here for a bladder, hydration bladder, and a clip to cinch it so that it stops it falling down. So if you're a person to use bladder, then that's a good plus. Okay, so to go through this, that's the EJ48. And if you're just doing like a day hike, I would suggest a 38. If you only wanted to buy one pack, I would go to 48, and that enables you to at least do a single overnight or a double overnight with the one pack. Or if you're feeling like a few more dollars, then have two, and then one's already packed with your day stuff in it, and then the other one you pack up for your overnights. They're great packs for, like I said, single overnights or double overnights. So this is the Exos 48. So the features are exactly the same as EJ. That's the 48. Same harness, basically the same pack. It's just a bit narrower here for males. The rest of it is pretty well the same pockets, same everything. So again, if you're doing single or 2 days, go to the 48. So this is the EJ38. Now it's probably packed a little bit better, it looks a bit smaller, but it is a little bit smaller, but the frame size is the same as the 48. It's just really the material. It makes it a little lighter, and when you do have not much in it, it's not sort of floating out as much. Now, as I said, we're going to show you these packs packed with some of the gear needed for single day or day hikes, or even up to, like I said, 2 days. Now, these packs are great for the Three Capes track. We'll go into that more when we show you the gear needed for the Three Capes track. Okay, that's it from Hike Tech, and thanks for watching.